greeting my better country people without the estimate of time with immediate alacrity on top of Pigeon Tori Naija today. Make we begin take them one by each on top of Zafi level. So, when I radio theater Ujunwa Uzoma on top darling 107.3 FM Owerri. Una good afternoon, my people. Let me begin with Tori as he concerned President Baba. Tori talk say President Buhari don commission Tiaroba Naija Delta Development Commission NDDC complex for inside the Port Harcourt Rivers State. On top the Tori Baba to Wale well give Minister of Niger Delta Affairs wey be Goswell Akpabio on top in Ogbonge Parozo as he consign renting give the commission for inside plenty years we don pass so. Another person wey shook matter na go for hope of them ma it Wale plenty give President Baba Buhari as in take sama improve give NDDC plus say make NDDC pumpy on top anything way in goes balance the area for them. Story State talk say na one oil minerals producing areas development commission on part deck being begin the office complex for inside 1996 say na 26 chief executive officers them don the pilot they go but say last now the complex don gidigba after plenty years so for the handy of the before administration them for inside Rivers State. Sorry for inside Imo State nowadays so. Sorry talk say Imo State Commissioner for Educate Web BTO Ike War don't tell the teachers for inside the state say make them correct them verification paroles to fit collect them salary money. On top the Tory Ikego have been yarn this one for inside the one darling FM program, the People's Voice. It's see a teachers we never collect them salary money now them they go change them date of birth to fit catapult them service year for inside there.
Remember at the beginning when we were automating the payroll system, we demanded for BVN and we have gone to the database. The date of birth in their BVN and the date of birth in the ministry when they were hired, two different things. Let them hide their faces in shame because we can prosecute them. Those who had no problems, we paid them. And every staff in Imo State, each individually, they've all been paid. Those verified, authentic, without mutilating their date of birth, without adding or subtracting in order to prolong their stay in the ministry, they've all been paid. Those who have not been paid, mark my word, have problems. And we have said there is a form given to everybody. Come and fill it, and we'll now do the final verification. Because maybe the one in your BVN is different, the one in your original file when you were hired is different. Now you fill another one. We'll prosecute you.
Naso Commissioner Constitution Mati carry handy for year one teachers plus principals say make them come monkey handy for soup before he go turn man handy you. That is to say make them stop lazy for work. Say it no make sense Sam for the state.
I want to sound a note of warning to all the teachers and principals of public schools in Imo State who, for whatever reason, some of them didn't go to school. Let it be grandfathering whatever they had done. That's why I say grandfathering, which means their sins are forgiven. And let them go and sin no more. But going forward from today, any school teacher or principal who, for whatever reason, either saying that level is on whatever strike, that fails to go to school, will have himself or herself to blame. In the sense that if Subeb alone, where I investigated, we have over 20-something people deceased whose husband or wives have been collecting salary for the past 10 years. Government is a continuum. Do we allow it? We stopped it.
Last Commissioner for Education can talk again say go for Uzoma administrator don gidigba to sama kajad education system give the state emo. For inside Okigwe, on top the matter as they no one summer certificate of return or give winner for Okigwe December number 5 day 2020 senatorial by election one coalition of Imo youth for inside the Christian support network plus Imo Hope Alive movement don summer question give INEC say make them commodity handy release certificate of return give the winner. Story talk say you to them scatter leg for INEC office Port Harcourt Road. They demand explanation on top the certificate of return. Say why INEC never Samaram give APC candidate Frank Ibezim for inside the matter. On top the story now, the talk person give the group where be comrade Franklin Wanya now in position Okigwe senatorial by election say in no balance at all. Give the Okigwe for the
issue in Okigwe senatorial district, and up till now, the WAEC has not made any statement, and that means they've not been approached. So I don't know why this issue should be a problem. And it's since the death of the former senator, late Benjamin Wajumu, the region have suffered from state federal government. In fact, it's overdue. So what we are saying is INEC should just come out and do the needful. So Frank Ibezim happens to be allowed to go to the Senate, and so that he can represent his people one way or the other. I think the INEC is the body that has been assigned to issue this. They are actually responsible for that. They are independent. They should actually act independent organization.
Person where Chukwumata na Mado Masilenusu is say make the electoral people them shine eye well put on top of matter where concern candidate school certificate matter.
The issue comes out in terms of name. Is INEC just for him to go and verify whether these things names are they the same person or they having issues or whatever? Because it seems that INEC is being biased about this issue. Because if they really want to know the name, they should go for the right source and they get all the necessary evidence they need. The party have already said that the candidate of the election is Frank Ibezim. Yes, okay, where people are really complaining and worried about this particular issue because this is almost a decade. They don't have a representative at the Senate House. So it means that the lack of amenities will come. There will not be job employment for them. There will not be so many lack of amenities.
Now, so sorry, can remind go back say Okigwe by election been day inconclusive for that is to say they never decide on them. Plus, say INEC self never summer certificate of return or give any candidate pata for there. Before I come out to my mouth to make I draw on a ear enter the story. Story talk say Imo State government don't turn that to inaugurate in number 1 indigenous cup measurement to fit catapult to Wuru as it concern traders them commodity for inside the state. On top the story, now Director General for the Consumer Protection Commission will be Honorable Obioma Okafor. Now yan this one give journalists them for Owerri as it concern World Consumers Day where they come for number 15 day inside the March 2021.
Also to launch the first indigenous cup measure in Imo State. Because of his shared prosperity that every Imolite should be carried along, the first mandate he gave me is to make sure that no Imolite is shortchanged. And when we talk about shortchange, we all know the prevalence in the market. We all know how you go to the market, you want to buy 1 cup of rice. They will tell you to your face, do you want the original or the fake? The measuring cup will be uniform. So if you're buying 1 cup of rice, you're sure you're buying 1 cup. Nobody will now ask you, do you want the original or the fake? And he's going to be the first governor in Nigeria that is going to do this. He will be the first governor that is launching the indigenous cup measure. It is called standard measure. And for you to get to this point, you have to get an approval from the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment through the weight and measure.
Instead, talk say them commission don't go continue the protect right to give consumers them for inside the state Imo.
It is our mandate to make sure that Imo State, no shop, no supermarket display goods that are adulterated. And that is why we do routine check, we do surveillance, we do enforcement. It is out of enforcement that all these very expensive drinks were picked out from. People display it in their shop and they sell it to Imo. We have like a whole store that is filled up with adulterated fake products. And immediately after our World Consumer Rights Day, we are going to burn them. We've done that when I first came because the mandate is whenever you take expired goods out of the shelves, you have to let them sit for 6 months first before you destroy them.
Last Honorable Obioma will be the DG for Consumer Protection Commission or Computam say them commission don't full grant to protect plus catapult public of a web well body on top informate, educate even summer ogbonge rules plus order to make sure safe food is safe and safety give Imolites them. come out my mouth on top Naija today for informate where pure balance. I call number on top with 0818-732-5104. Enter darlingfmnews@gmail.com. Now, Chooks Pascal Albert, right? You do well in no be small. For 3 o'clock, World News Ego. Shall I make you not come out to your dial on top? Darling 107.3 FM Owerri. I still be Radio Tata Ujunwa Uzoma. Make una get better day. Ona to watch.